Can you imagine what it would do for your career if you could report to your senior management without being terrified? What's the worst reaction you've ever had when you've made an important presentation? Probably it would come in second to the one I heard about from Karen. Perhaps you can relate. Early in her career, she was brand new in the marketing department of a Fortune 500 company. She was just out of school, proud of her MBA, and working in her first real job. When her supervisor praised a report she'd completed, she was thrilled. She was less thrilled when her reward turned out to be presenting the same report to the executive team. She told me, "Patricia, I spent a tense week getting ready, making sure I knew exactly what to say. Hours were invested in writing out my presentation. I prepared every conceivable statistic to back up my points. It never occurred to me that how I presented was as important as what I presented." When Karen's turn came to deliver her report, things quickly went downhill. Naturally, she was nervous. A lot depended on the next few minutes. She stumbled through 200 slides, forgot her lines, and got more and more flustered. Board executives weren't sure what her point was and started glancing at their watches, which made it even worse. Desperate, she wanted to flee, and her audience probably did too. When she concluded, they didn't ask a single question. That would have extended the already painful event. Does any of this sound familiar to you? If not, great. Let's make sure it never does. Especially if a lot depends on how well you do. You probably know the higher up the corporate ladder you go, the more important your communication skills become. The faster you develop and hone your skills, the faster you'll climb. Perhaps you're already speaking up at team meetings and getting your ideas across effectively. If so, how do you feel about facing a room full of senior management or at least 5 executives sitting around a boardroom table, all staring at you? What is different? Well, naturally, the stakes are higher. All business communications are important, but with senior management as your audience, you are in the hot seat. They are going to accept or reject your recommendations that you, your department, or your team have worked so hard on. Weeks, months, maybe even years of work depend on your few minutes. Who wouldn't be nervous? The higher up the corporate ladder you go, the more important